Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about Unit 4, right? In Unit 4, we will discuss about the adapted physical education. Basically, this unit, that is Unit 4, Physical Education and Sports for CWSN, Children with Special Need, right? This unit is related to those people who are Divyang or who are handicapped or special people. So this chapter is related to those people, right? Your chapter name is Physical Education and Sports for CWS and Children with Special Need, Divyang, right? This chapter consists of various topics, right? The first topic we have to take, that is concept of adapted physical education. Concept of adaptive physical education. This concept of physical education is related to those people who are Divyang or who are handicapped. Those people who are Divyang or special people, and they are handicapped. Handicapped may be from the legs, from the hands, from the limbs deficiency, vision impairment, mentally retarded, short stature, differences in leg lengths, right? Dumb and deaf. These adapted physical education is related to these Divyang people or these people who have some disability. Those people who have some disabilities, or they are handicapped, or they are Divyang, this adapted physical education is related to them. Concept of adapted physical education, it is a science. Adapted physical education is a science to develop, to monitor and carefully design physical education program for Divyang or for disabled people. It is a adapted physical education is a special design program which should design carefully, which should develop carefully, consider all the things like disability, capability, individual to individual. Then we have to prepare or develop a special physical education program for the Divyang people, for the handicapped people, for the disabled people, who may be disabled from legs, may be disabled from hands, disability present in the hands or legs, maybe vision impairment, blind, maybe mentally retarded, right? Maybe limbs deficiency, right? Maybe dumb and deaf. So for those people, we have to make or develop the physical education, especially designed physical education program according to their disability and according to their need. That is called the adapted physical education. In adapted physical education, we have to design a program according to the disability of the individual. For example, if the person have vision impairment, then we have to develop a physical education program by which the blind or vision impaired person can also participate in physical education and sports by some modification in equipments, by some modification in rules and regulations, right? We have to modify their equipments for their easiness according to their disability. For example, if a person is leg handicapped, then we have to design a program of sports and physical education by which he or she can participate in sporting activities like basketball. We have to modify in equipment They have to play the basketball on wheelchair, right? Those who are legs handicapped, they have to play the basketball on wheelchair. So that is the modification in their equipments. Those who are blind, they play cricket. Put pebbles in the ball, and there will be a modification in rules, modification in equipments. So according to the need of the individual, according to the disability of the individual, we have to prepare the specially designed program of physical education for Divyang, or for handicapped people, or for disabled people. We have to do the changes, we have to do the modification in physical education program. And they all have right to participate in games and sports and physical activity. They have also right, like for general people. They also have right to participate in physical activities or physical or sports, any sports, they can participate. And we had to design the program, especially designed program for them, by which they can easily participate in the games and sports without any hindrance, right? So that is all about the concept of adapted physical education. It is related to Divyang, it is related to those people who have some disabilities. It may be intellectual disabilities, it may be physical disabilities, it may be vision disabilities, right? For those people we have to design the program. That is called the adapted physical education. Now come to the second topic of your unit 4, that is aim of adapted physical education. Aim. The aim of adapted physical education is to provide the child physical education services. Provide the child physical education services that meet his or her unique need. That meet his or her unique need according to his or her disability. According to his or her disability. We have to provide the physical education and sports services for the young people according to their disabilities and according to their need. According to their need. We have to give the child physical education and sports services. That is the aim of this adapted physical education. All the child have right to participate in games and sports. And the aim of adapted physical education, especially designed program, that all the child should participate in games and sports and physical activities. And that should be meet according to his or her unique need and according to their disabilities present in the body. Disabilities may be blind, may be hand handicap, leg handicap, intellectual disability, physical disability, dumb and deaf, etc. So according to need, we have to design the program for the child or give service of physical education to those who are Divyang. So that is the aim of this adapted physical education. Right. Now come to the next topic, that is the objectives of adapted physical education. Your next topic is that is objectives of adaptive physical education. There are 5 objectives. Today we are going to discuss one by one. There are 5 objectives we have to discuss today. The first objective for adapted physical education is individualized educational program. Individualized educational program. This is the first objective of that is adapted physical education. Individualized educational program here means, as you know that every individual have some unique needs. Every Divyang or every disabled people have some unique needs and have some unique qualities, right? And have some disabilities. So according to the individual need, according to their disability, according to their uniqueness, we have to design a educational program or physical education program for them. So this is called the individualized educational program. We have to design the program individually according to the need of the individual. For example, some people have leg disability. For them we have to design different program. Some people are blind, vision impairment. For them we have to design a different program, different physical education and sports program. Some people have some people are hand handicapped. For them we have to design different specialized sports physical education program. Some have intellectual disability, some are mentally retarded. So according to the individual uniqueness or according to the individual disability, we have to design an educational program by which each and every child or individual can participate in educational or sports or physical education program without any difficulty, without any hindrance. So that is called the individualized educational program. Individually we have to look after the Divyang or disabled people according to their disability, according to their uniqueness, need of that particular person. Now come to the second point, that is called development of motor skills. This objective is very important, and through specially designed physical education and sports program, we have to develop the motor skills in Divyang or disabled people or handicapped people. We have to develop the motor skill in them through physical education and sports program. Motor skills here means the development of muscles, big muscles, small muscles, right? The development of big bones and small bones. Motor skills here means that how you balance your body, how you control your neck, how you walk, how you crawl, how you run, stand, walk, skipping, running, playing sports, doing yoga. These all are called the motor skills. These are called the motor skills. We have to develop fine motor skills, right, and gross motor skills. We have to develop both. We have to develop the fine motor skills like catching, like kicking, like grabbing, right, like pulling, like pushing, right, like picking. These are called the fine motor development, which involve small muscles and small bones. So we have to develop this motor skills in the Divyang disabled people through games and sports and specialized program. We have to also develop the gross motor development, gross motor skills, in which the big muscles and big bones develop through physical activities and games and sports, by which they can participate in the games and sports like walking, running, jumping, skipping, playing any sports, doing yoga, weight training. These all are related to the gross motor skill. So we have to develop the motor skills in these Divyang through a specialized training program in physical education and sports. We have to design program by which that all the motor skills should develop in them, develop in disabled people, like walking, running, jumping, balancing, kicking, skipping, grabbing, catching, right, jumping, playing sports, doing yoga. These should be developed in the Divyang people. That is all about the development of motor skills. Now, come to the third point, that is called active participation. It is also very important for the disabled people who have some disabilities. The participation in any activity, there should be active participation for them. People have, a coach or teacher have to encourage them to participate in physical activity and sports and sporting activities. And they have to participate actively. They show their interest in games and sports and physical activity. Or the teacher or coach should create interest and design the sports and physical education program in that very way by which they can show their interest in sporting activities and physical activities. So that is the third point. Now the fourth point, that is called development of social abilities. We have to also develop the social abilities in disabled people or the Divyang. We have to also develop the social qualities or social abilities in Divyang or disabled people. We have to design a program, a specialized program in physical education and sports by which we can develop the social qualities or social abilities. What are the social qualities we have to develop? Like adjustment ability. This is a very important quality. Tolerance, patience, sportsman spirit, sports ethics, discipline, hard work, loyalty. These are the helping the others. These are the social qualities which we should develop in these Divyang, in these people, those who have some disabilities or those who are handicapped. We have to develop these social qualities like the other people. And games and sports and physical activities are the best way to develop these qualities, these social qualities. Now, come to the last point, last objective of adapted physical education, that is called the self-esteem. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is very important to develop, especially in these Divyang or these disabled people. Self-esteem is very important to develop. And through games and sports and physical education, we have to develop the self-esteem in them. They have to have the self-confidence in them. They have to love themselves. They have to love themselves. And they have self-confidence. They have spirit. So, if they have self-confidence, they have spirit, then they can participate in physical activity and sports in a very good manner. And they did not feel alone. And they feel that we all are same, we all are equal, and there is no difference in other peoples compared to other peoples. So that is why self-esteem should be developed in them, should be developed in Divyang. So this is all about your 3 topics: concept of adapted physical education, aim of adapted physical education, and objectives of adapted physical education. I hope you understand the topic. Thank you.